Coming up next, we have the match Aldous versus Gotham City live on RBC. Good evening and welcome to Rego Liga Saturday. Tonight we're live from the iconic Gotham Arena, where Gotham City FC take on Aldous Antlers in a clash that promises goals, drama, and top-class football. Gotham City, under Thomas Valerianis, are looking to prove themselves as genuine contenders this season, while Aldous Antlers, former champions, are determined to keep up the pressure at the top of the table. The fans are already in fine voice, and we're expecting a thriller under the lights. Alongside me is our pundit Darren Callow. Darren, how do you see this one playing out?
It's a fascinating battle, Gaius. Gotham are fearless at home, but Aldous always find a way to grind out results. This one could go either way.
Stay with us. Kickoff is just minutes away here on Rego Liga Saturday.
And we have the matchup underway, stored for us here for this afternoon at the Dome Arena as Gotham City, as they take on here against Aldous Antlers in this matchup. A lot to play for. There's a lot to fight for in this game. And let's see what happens, of course, in this matchup. If maybe Aldous get the victory away from home, or could Gotham City make a real shocker out of this match and might get the winners, of course, maybe to take on Aldous here and get the win. That's their aim, is to win, and that's what they're aiming for here this evening. So, got Kevin Banners up front with Alex Lagos, also Demon Adam, Alan Bart, Damien Harry, Arian Varius as well in that good midfield position. But as for Aldous, of course, we know that we've got obviously Depay, Firmino, Noah Froas, we got also Alex Tellez, Rento Sanchez, Bailey, Yere and Brodus Noah as well in that defence. So there's a lot to play for Aldous in the match, but anything can happen though, anything can happen. But let's get it underway, of course. Kick up underway, and let's get it underway. It's Gotham City versus Aldous Antlers, and let's get it underway, guys. Here we go. Now all the way there to Alan Bart. Now Aaron Varius. And now all the way to Ruben Litius. Now to Aaron Varus. Now to Alan Bart. Now it's all the way to Rento Sanchez. And now it's Noah Faris now. Now is Yere. Now Eric Bailey. Header right there now to Damien Harry. Now Firmino. Now all the way to Rento Sanchez. Great defending right there from Gotham City. Now is Kevin Blanas now. Holds it, the ball. Now all the way here. Nice pass there to Logos. And a goal right there from Alex Logos here. And Gotham City have got themselves in front as Logos makes it here. A goal to go 1-0 up against Aldous Antlers in the match. And proper finish right there from Gotham City. And the keeper, De Gea, could not do anything about it. And now is a goal there to make it here 1-0 for Gotham City in the game. And here we go. We are now into kickoff now for when Gotham scored that goal. And let's see how they respond from this now, Aldous. Now here's to Damien Harry. Now to Aaron Varius. Now to Kevin Blanas. And now all the way to Alex Logos. Has a shot. And oh, it could have been a goal. It could have been. But that's gone to the side netting. Massive chance there from Gotham to try and try and get something here. Another goal maybe so. But it's gone right into the side netting. And it's going to be now out for a goal kick in the game. Now De Gea will take it. Now header. Now is Noah Faris. Now to Depay. Shot! Ooh, could have been there from Roberto Firmino, but that's obviously gone wide. And now it's going to be, of course, now out, of course, for a goal kick in the game here for Gotham City in the match. So here we go. Goal kick here. And now all the way to Blanes. Now Yeri. Now Telles. And now is Noah Forrest now. And now Noah Forrest now. And now Alan Bart. Now Kevin Blanes here. Really pushing through. Could be. And it's gone right there to the goalkeeper's hands of David De Gea right there. And now he throws that away. Now again to... now pass there from Blanes now to Alex Logos to score another goal. But that's gone wide. Brilliant chance, of course, for him to try and create some magic, of course, and get another goal in the match to extend it to make it 2-0. But that's gone wide. And now it's going to be now out, of course, here for a goal kick in the match for De Gea for Aldous. So here we go. Now header. Now to Damien Harry. Now Kevin Blanes. Now Blanes now. Now to Alex Logos. Now Damian Adam. Oh, Damian Adam right there. The chance to shoot but save. And now it's going to be obviously a throw-in in this matchup. A throw-in here for Gotham City now. Now to Kevin Blanes now. Damian Adam. And now all the way there to Renzo Sanchez. And now again. Nearly half time, by the way. Still 1-0 to Gotham City as we speak. And that's going to be that. And that is the end, of course, into the first half of the game. As it ends 1-0 to Gotham City at half time. We're back now for the second half, and here we go. As we are back, and can Aldous get back in the matchup? That's the question point. It's still 1-0, by the way, for Gotham City. And now it's Damien Harry. And now all the way to Alex Logos. Now to Kevin Blanes. Now to Alan Bart. Now to Damian Adam. Now to Kevin Blanes. Now all the way to Barley, won their ball back here for Antlers here. Now Roberto Firmino. And now all the way there, past there to Noah Faris. Has a shot and it's gone wide. And that's a massive chance, of course, for Antlers to try and go obviously level in the game. But that's obviously now going to be out for a goal kick in the matchup as we speak at the moment. So Kalic will pass the ball short now to Robin Human. Now Human now to Damien Harry. Now again to Adam. Now Renzo Sanchez. I lost it now to Christos Cornelius. Now to Yeri. Now Yeri now lost it now to Aldous here. Now here's Depay. Now Roberto Firmino. Now cut in here. Now Firmino, a goal! And what a finish right there for Roberto Firmino to make it 1-1. What a goal. What a finish. And that was a perfect strike into the bottom corner. And now Antlers are now level in the game. What a piece as we speak. And that's a perfect strike. Perfect finish And the goalie couldn't do anything about that, unfortunately. So, and the score is now 1 apiece in this match. Now all the way now to Robin. Now to Donny again. Now to Alex Logos. Now to Damian Adam. Now brothers Noah. Now Roberto Firmino. Now to Pai. Nice pass there now to Noah Forrest now. Has a shot, save right there for the goalkeeper. And it's been a level game so far, 1 apiece as we speak. And now pass it now to, again, Kevin Blanas now. Here's Damien Harry. And we've got, let's say, another 13 minutes left of the game to go. Now Roberto Firmino. And now could be a goal here. And a save right there for the goalkeeper. And there's a brilliant chance, of course, for the goal to happen. But that's going to be, of course, now out for a save right there. And now it's going to be, of course, a corner. Now Noah Forrest now. Cross into the box. Handings right there to the goalkeeper there. Nice handings right there to Kalinic. Now, again, header there. Lost it back now to Gotham City. Now Ruben Linius. Now Aaron Varus. And now we've got 5 minutes left of the game to go. 5 minutes, by the way, of the game to go. Now double substitution. Rodrigo's going to come on the pitch as well. That's good to see there from the Spanish forward there for Gotham City. And now here's Tellez. Now here's Noah Forrest. Now Forrest now to Firmino. And now to Pai. Oh, could have been a goal there to make it 2-1 to maybe nick the winner in the match, but unfortunately that's going to be out, of course. It looks like out, obviously, for obviously hit the post, so it'll be out for a goal kick, by the way. So let's see what happens from here now. And now Kalinic now, all the way to Robin Human. Now, nearly the end of that game so far. Near the end of the game. Within 3 minutes left. Alright. Fouls being committed. So, fouls being committed. And it looks like here that, yeah, Tellez right there did actually take out, obviously, the Gotham's player. So, it'll be a goal. It'll be a free kick, sorry, for Gotham City. And let's see what happens from here for Gotham here. Nearly over, by the way. Could they get a late goal, though? That's the question. Now, Ruben Linius. Any minute now, the whistle will blow. And it is the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. As the score is the score at full time. As it ends, Gotham City 1, Aldous Antlers 1 at full time.
I'm proud of the team tonight. We went out with courage. We took the game to one of the league's best, and we got our reward with the opening goal. Yes, we're disappointed not to hold on for the win, but Aldous are a top side, and they found their way back. What matters most to me is how we fought, how we stayed organized, and how much the players gave to the shirt. If we keep playing with that intensity, the results will come. Tonight showed that Gotham City can compete with anyone.
Well then, full time here at the Gotham Arena, and it finishes Gotham City FC 1, Aldous Antlers 1. A hard-fought contest, a point each, and plenty of positives for both managers. Gotham showed real courage. Aldous showed their champion's mentality.
That's right, Gaius. Gotham were brilliant in spells, but Aldous always have that quality in the big moments. It feels like a fair result in the end.
Let's head now to the rest of the action across the Rego Liga and catch up on today's other highlights.
A massive counter-attack in the matchup here from Insulu FC in the game as Abu Bakr, nice pass to the Baro Diarma, all the way there to Quintero, back heel there to Duran to score the first goal of the matchup, and now it's a goal here for Insula FC to make it 1-0 in the game, and looks like Ivergo Impact are behind in the matchup so far. And Insula FC got themselves another goal to make it 2-0 as Duran had a shot, rebound, back to Abu Bakr, and Abu Bakr slot that ball home within half an hour of the game, and now they're leading this game by 2-0 against Ivergo. Ivergo Impact have got themselves a goal back in the matchup as Lacazette smashed that ball right into the bottom corner, and the goalkeeper could not do anything about that, unfortunately. But a goal is back in the game here for Ivergo, and that's 1 goal back for Alexandre Lacazette. And the full-time whistle officially blew here at the end of the matchup here on Matchday 3 as it ends in Sula FC 2, Ivergo Impact 1 at full-time here for this afternoon. And a real, let's say, counter-attack here in the matchup here for, looks like, from the team itself for Wilhoven Knights. As Argentum, nice pass there to David, and he ran with the ball here, and David stopped that ball, little sweaty, all the way into a finish right there for the Knights, as Gabriel Barbosa makes it 1-0 to Wilhoven Knights in the game. And the full-time whistle officially blew here in the matchup here this afternoon, as it ends Wilhoven Knights 1, Greenfield 0 at the end of the matchup here this afternoon. And Sporting Lorentes, the strugglers this league so far, conceded a stupid goal within 15 minutes in the matchup as Ivan Toney, nice assist all the way to Marco Reus to get himself the first goal of the matchup, as Chess Motor Blue Warriors lead the game by 1-0. And then Chess Motor Blue Warriors got themselves another goal in the matchup to make it 2-0 in the match, as Nathan Onga headed their bounce there to Royce, and then Ivan Toney got himself a goal in the matchup, as again a little bit of vice versa, as Ivan Toney assisted Royce with the first goal. Royce assisted here Ivan Toney with the second goal in the matchup to make it 2-0 for Chess Motor Blue Warriors, and they are now leading by 2-0 in the game. Another counter-attack again here from Chess Motor Blue Warriors as Ivan Toney, nice pass there all the way there to Marco Reus, and then Reus right there, composure, and he hits it in the bottom corner to make it 3-0 in the game, as what a goal for the German. And then Chess Motor Blue Warriors got themselves another goal in the matchup as Reus there, pass there to Neymar, and then Neymar the Brazilian, nice pass to Toney, then Toney right there, all the way now, a chance for him to score, and he did do that. And what a finish right there from Ivan Toney, as now it's 4-0 to Blue Warriors in the game. A little bit of passing going on here for Chess Motor Blue Warriors, and then Toney of course got the last touch, and that's 2 goals from Toney and 2 from Marco Reus here for this afternoon. Great little bit of tiki-taka passing here, as Chess Motor Blue Warriors of course have been showing themselves a real true colours in the match, as it ends here at full time as Sporting Lorentes 0, Chess Motor Blue Warriors 4 at full time in the match. And a nice little ball away there into a composure cushion header there from South Francota's players. And then Dal Blanes there, nice pass there now to Sam Sania. Sania right there to Rojas, and then Rojas, what a finish there to make it 1-0 within the first 6 minutes in the game, and what a goal right there from AFC Richmond in the match. And then AFC Richmond got themselves another goal to make it 2-0 as Janus Tardis holds the ball nicely all the way right there to Isiak Abdu. Cross the ball into the box here to Danny Rojas, and it's a save, but rebound back into the feet right there from Sam Asania to score another goal in the matchup to make it 2-0 in the game. A cross into the box, a header, saved, rebound, feet, Asania, goal. Prolific in the matchup, and that is now 2-0 to AFC Richmond in the matchup at Nelson Road here this afternoon. And a nice pass there from AFC Richmond as Mark Roker. Nice pass there to Dale Blanis. All the way to Danny Rojas. Finds a pass there to Jimmy Tardis to score to make it 3-0 for AFC Richmond. As what a goal right there from Tardis. As an unbelievable finish right there from him to do so in the game. As AFC Richmond have been absolutely phenomenal, they've been in terms of their football during this afternoon. As Southern Coast seem very hopeless in the matchup. Very, very hopeless. Now AFC Richmond now lead the game now by 3 goals instead of 2, and the full-time whistle blew at the end of the matchup here at Nelson Road as AFC Richmond 3, Southern Coast 0 at full-time here for this afternoon. And then Prantos got themselves a real perfect goal within 24 minutes in the game as Hoas Antonio there, control there from Ray Gallus, and then lost it here to Alex Gales, and now Vincent Abriogus lost the ball all the way there to Wijnaldum, and now Homas Antonio holds the ball again, passes it there to Thomas Meyer, and then Meyer right there crosses it into the box to Saint-Maximin to hit that ball into the back of the net, as now Prantos lead the game by 1-0. And then Prantos, of course, got another goal in the matchup to make it 2-0. Williamos passed to Saint-Maximin, and he put it into the bottom corner, hit the post, the ball went past over the line, and Alan Saint-Maximin scores another goal in the matchup, as now Prantos lead the game by 2-0 here for this afternoon. And then Prantos got themselves another goal to make it 3-0 in the matchup as Williamos right there. Nice little 1v1 to the goalkeeper as he tapped that ball into the bottom corner, as now Prantos lead here by 3-0 in the game. And now nice counter-attack here from Alan Saint-Maximin. Holds it nice and tight here for Prantos. All the way right there to Williamos to get the last touch and the finish right there to make it 4-0. Just before half time, as what a hit right there from Divin Williamos to get himself the 4th goal into the game here for this afternoon. And then in the second half, Williamos really counter-pressed here, passed through the defenders of Coopsur the Terriers, and what a hit in the bottom corner right there from Williamos, as now it's 5-0 in the game so far. Hat-trick for Williamos, as he was absolutely phenomenal, I've got to say, in terms of really wrestling through the defenders, of course, of Coopsota and get the goal. And the full-time whistle officially blew here at the stadium here in Prantos here for this afternoon, as it ends Prantos 5, Coopsota Terriers 0, as a hat-trick right there given to Devon Williamos here this afternoon. And Tyre Red Devils got themselves the goal in the match from a cross there from Jerome Levi. The cross ball into the penalty box, and Henry got on the score sheet right there for Tyre FC, the Nigerian winger, to make it 1-0 in the game, as Jerome Levi right there was absolutely phenomenal to find, of course, Henry Unikaru in the box, and he did that nice and fairly right there, Levi. Great assist, cut in, and he scored in that last touch right there to send Tyre FC leading in the game here this afternoon. And then obviously RB Torrentina got themselves a goal back in the matchup. Prince Choretti pass it 1-2 back to Petri, then back to Karate to score right there the goal to make it 1-1, as Choretti scores to make it 1 apiece in the match. And the full-time whistle blew at the end of the matchup here for this afternoon, as Tyre FC 1, RB Torrentina 1 at full-time. And a real proper counter-attack here in the matchup for Inter Taloga in the match, as Rodrigo De Paul passed there to Roman Tiari, all the way there to James Rodriguez for Inter Taloga, all the way to Ericus Christus to score a real perfect finish past the Los Andres Pompey's goalkeeper, and he leads them the game only within 5 minutes in the matchup to make it 1-0 in the game. As I got to say, nice touch, composure, turn, hit, goal. Terrific right there from International de Taloga to get the scoreline here by 1 goal up so far for this afternoon. And then another goal in the matchup for Inter Taloga as Wilfred Zaha scored another goal. His second goal in the game was Zaha as Mitch Scotty passed it there, back there to Ericus Christus. Then all the way there to Zaha, 1v1, hits it, post, rebound, goal. And that's an absolute superb right there goal for him to score another one in the matchup within 60 minutes in the game here this afternoon. And then nice counter-attack here from Inter Taloga as Rodriguez crossed the ball into the box, into Coutinho's feet, and he hit that ball into the goal. And now Inter Taloga now make it 3 in the matchup. And I've got to say, great crossing, I've got to say there, from James Rodriguez to assist it all the way there into the back of the net from Coutinho to get that last touch in the box. And a great assist from the Colombian all the way right there into a goal right there from the captain himself to make it 3. Coutinho, the Brazilian, in the match. And then however in the matchup there's a massive chance here for a goal potentially for Pompey, but however lost it as Coutinho, nice pass there all the way to Ericus Christus as he had the ball, hold it nice and tight, all the way to Coutinho, all the way to Rodriguez, and then Rodriguez puts the ball right into the bottom corner, and now it's 4-0 to Inter Taloga in the match. And the full-time score in the matchup here this afternoon as it ends as Inter Taloga 4, Los Andras Pompey 0 at the full-time this afternoon. And a great start for Villager FC in this afternoon's game. Got their nose in front in the matchup as Vardy had a chance to shoot, but unfortunately went right into Jake Dante's feet of Villager FC to keep the ball intact for Villager. And a great cross right there from Dante, all the way right there from Steve Processor. Scored a real proper goal in the matchup from a header from across there from Dante as Processor scored a massive header in a real good position to make it 1-0 to Villager FC here this afternoon. But I've got to say, great cross right there from Dante, all the way right there into that header from Steve Processor to get the goal, and now it's 1-0 to Villager. And now Villager FC got themselves another goal to make it 2-0 in the game as Vardy right there finds a pass there all the way to Michael Verrete into the box, and then Steve Processor again scores another goal. And Processor have been absolutely fantastic here this afternoon to get the goal into the back of the net. Another set piece cross again, and that was an absolutely fantastic one as Michael Verrete assisted right there Processor to score another goal in the match. And obviously Villager FC's team will be very happy to see their side lead the game against Laurentis Grasshoppers by 2-0. And now he really holds it nice and tight here now for Laurentis as Ramsey holds it, then pass the ball there to Agnes, scored a real proper strike right there from the goalkeeper as now Agnes there makes it 1 goal back for Laurentis Grasshoppers here for this afternoon. And then obviously Grasshoppers Laurentis got themselves another goal to make it 3-2 as Ramsey holds it there to Immobile. All the way there to Martin Agnes again to score another goal in the matchup to make it 3-2. And maybe there's a comeback could happen for Laurentis Grasshoppers because Martin Agnes scored 2 amazing goals to try and get a little bit of confidence back in the game and maybe try and make it 3-3 at the end of the matchup if they can do it obviously here for this afternoon. And unfortunately that was not the case this afternoon as Villager FC hanged on tight and won the game by 3-2 at the end of the matchup here this afternoon. The official results for Matchday 3 of the Regaliga. Gotham City 1, Atlas Antlers 1. Insulia FC 2, Ivergo Impact 1. Wilhoven Knights 1, Greenfield Boys United 0. Sporting Laurentis 0, Chessmotor Blue Warriors 4. Inter Taloga 4, Los Andras Pompey 0. AFC Richmond 3, Southern Coast 0, New Forest Vikings 0, Tyre Red Devils 4, Villager FC 3, Laurentis Grasshoppers 2, and Parentos 5, Coops Soda Terriers 0, and Tayo FC 1, RB Torrentina 1. The official table of the Regulliga as Tayo Red Devils are top, second is Tayo FC, Aldous are third, and fourth is Insulia FC in fourth position. As we know it, Chessmotor Blue Warriors are fifth, sixth is Intertaloga, seventh is Ivergo Impact, eighth is AFC Richmond, ninth is Southern Coast, and now 10th place is Gotham City. And the table in the bottom half of the campaign we have is Wilhoven Knights are 11th, 12th is Parentos, 13th is RB Torrentina, 14th is Greenfield Boys United, Laurentis are 15th, 16th is Villager FC, and 17th is Los Andreas Pompey, as we know that New Forest Vikings and Sporting Laurentis and Coops Soda Terriers are in the bottom three. And they'll also mean that David Julius is the top goal scorer in the Regulliga so far on Matchday 3, and also Chrysotis Ambrosius is the most goalkeeper with the most clean sheets for Tyre Red Devils, with 3 so far after not conceding any goals whatsoever as a goalkeeper for the team of Red Devils so far of the season. And Greenfield Boys United will be playing against Insulu FC for next Saturday, as that match will be live on RBC.
And that brings us to the end of another dramatic Rego Liga Saturday. Our feature match saw Gotham City FC hold Aldous Antlers to a 1-1 draw here at the Gotham Arena. A spirited performance from Thomas Valerianus' men. But the Antlers showed once again why they're never beaten until the final